Hi, um, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Chris Cheney and I'm an artist based in Melbourne, and I'm currently going through the Milan Art Institute Mastery Program. So this is my review of week 12. Um, Still in part 1, and this week we did, for the drawing component, we did foreshortening, and we had to draw our hand sort of pushed back and forward. So that's these drawings. This is really messed up because actually as I was modeling, first it was like at me, and then as I was modeling it, my hand was like this. So I'm not a very good model. But so we did our hand foreshortened, and then we did some figures. So these are the figures. So we did like 3 sketches of 3 different figures. And then we did like a shaded graphite drawing. So I took these sketches and turned them into proper paintings. I've been doing craft fairs, and I keep selling my little works on paper, so I had to make some more. So this week took a little bit longer because I took time out to do that. It feels like it's stretched on a lot. Then we did this charcoal drawing, so we had to combine 3 elements into one drawing, and there's something about this pose. It's pretty cool. I like the stripiness, but I've drawn this woman twice and she just looks really funny. So not sure I can save this. I don't really like this, but whatever. These foreshortened poses were actually really quite fun, and it makes a really interesting composition, like kind of more interesting than just a portrait. So I might do more of these. And then for the painting component, we did, I guess you would say, limited palette. So this is what's called white on white. So every color that we used, we had to mix white into it. So everything was essentially a shade of white. And I feel like the source image for this was much whiter. Like there was much less color variation. But I think whenever I paint, I find that my colors are always just really saturated, kind of overblown. And these are all alla prima, so we had to time ourselves and do this in less than 2 hours, which I found really hard. Like this is black on black, so every shade of color had to have black mixed into it, even these lighter components. So we had to use like a really bright yellow, like a radiant yellow, and then mix just a little bit of black into it. And I spent about 2 hours on this, and it's still not done. I'm gonna go back and do another layer, but compared to this one, which I did in 3 sittings, you can see how difficult it is to do alla prima. And when I drew this one, I didn't get the proportions right, so then that took a bit longer to paint and to fix and stuff. And then this was a limited color palette, so everything had to have red in it, even the greens. You had to put a little bit of red in, which that one actually turned out fairly well. I like that one. So that was week 12. We've got 2 more weeks of oil painting, and I've bought some more oil paints and some really fun colors, and then I've started to get some acrylic supplies together. So I'm really excited. If you want to know more about my journey and follow me, you can follow me on YouTube or social media. I've got my blog on my website if you want to read more and see more pictures and stuff. And that's it. All right. Thank you. See you next week.